Hello guys, welcome back to the another interesting tutorial. And this is one of the most interesting soft skill you need to learn. Okay, with this tutorial we'll learn how to master business research. Okay, so the best strategy to master the business research is to break the complex world of data into smaller, manageable pieces, starting from the inside of a company and moving it out of the global to the global market. Okay, so what are the concepts that I'm gonna cover in this tutorial is I'm gonna cover I'm gonna give you the concept overview, then we'll try to understand the context and the purpose of why the business research is important, and then we will also go through the mechanism and process, how the step-by-step process how to do the business research. Then we'll also talk about the application, the comparison, relationships, and some tips and bits talk about some advanced understanding. Okay, so the concept is how to do business research. Okay, so this is the main concept that we're going to talk about. Okay, so business research is the process of gathering all the information from the internet, analyzing it, okay, critically thinking about it, and interpreting the information, interpreting in your own words, okay, the information that you have gathered, analyze, to that will what will it do, this information will help business make informed decisions. Okay, so it's like you are not doing some guesswork. Okay, like you are not guessing that okay, if I do this and this is gonna happen in the business. Okay, so if so it will help you make informed decision in your business to increase your return of investment. Okay, so that's it. So this is the main concept. So why it is important? At its core, it is about answering three fundamental questions, as it's stated here. So, what is happening? So you are observing the market, competitors, and your own operations. What's happening? Okay, and why is it happening? Identify the root causes of consumers' behaviors or internal inefficiencies that is you are having internally. Okay, in some inefficiencies. Then what should we do next? So here we are predicting the future trends to minimize the risks and maximizing the profit. Okay, so there are three pillars of modern business research. That is, the first is the strategy, the what. It isn't just about looking at numbers. It involves identifying a specific problem, like why are sales dropping in Milan, or should we launch an AI driven service. Research provides the evidence needed to back up a gut feeling. Okay, so you get the informed decision, not the guessing. Okay, so and the second pillar is the method, the how. In today's landscape, this is like a mix of two styles. The first is the human and the second is the machine side. Okay, let's talk about the human side, that is also qualitative side. Here we talk about the people. So using tools like Glassdoor, which is a famous tool for getting the job, right, searching for your job, for culture insights, or Typeform for surveys to understand the emotions and opinions behind the data. So there are two important tools. One is the Glassdoor and the second is the Typeform, okay, which is most famous for surveys. And for the machine side, we have for quantitative side we are using big data, some tools like Power BI or similar web to track millions of clicks, purchases, and traffic pattern to find hard statistic truth, okay, which will help us to make the informed decision. And finally the final pillar is the objective, the result. Okay, the ultimate goal of the business risk research is to reduce the risk that we take in the business, right, by using tools like Euromonitor for global trends or SEMrush for competitive intelligence. A business ensures that when it spends $1 million on a new project, it isn't gambling or it's not guessing, right, it reduces the risk, okay, of failing. So this is it's like investing based on the high probability of success. Some key terms are SWOT analysis, like strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis, when you analyze the business, and some Some key terms like are primary data, secondary data. Like data, primary data is the data you collect yourself, secondary data is data collected by others, and KPIs are the key performance indicators, which will really help to do the understanding these key terms. It will help you to for business analysis, okay, and research. So the context, so where it is used, business research are used in market entry strategies, product development, competitive analysis, and financial planning. Okay, so if you have studied marketing or strategy, business research is the backbone of those decision making. Okay, so some assumptions this business research relies on is data collected is accurate, and market trends can be predicted based on the past behavior. So these are the assumptions it relies on. Okay, so let's talk about the step by step mechanism. Okay, the process, how does it work, how do we do the business research. First we define the problem, like on what business topic which we are doing the business research, like why are sales dropping. So first we do the internal analysis, that is the SWOT analysis, that is strength, weakness, opportunity and threats analysis. Then we understand the corporate culture, financial report like the 10K report presented by the public companies. Then we also understand the KPI, key performance indicators. We do the internal analysis of this one. Then we do the we categorize our data, like the data that we are analyzing is like primary or secondary data, internal or external data, qualitative or quantitative data. Okay, then we choose some research methods. Okay, like how we want to do the research, like survey, interviewing, observation, case studies. Then we use some digital tools. In 2026 the digital landscape for business research is dominated by AI integrated platforms, okay, that prioritize the real time data and predictive insights, okay, over the traditional static reporting. Okay, so some different landscape that we use digital tools like market and competitive intelligence landscape. We use some tools like SimilarWeb, which is a standard for analyzing web and app traffic. It provides visibility into competitors' traffic source, user engagement, and market demand. Okay, there are similarly we have a SEMrush tool for SEO and SEM research. Then we have AlphaSense, a powerful AI research platform that unifies the corporate filings, news, and expert research, used heavily by finance and strategy teams. Then we have also have Crayon, that is AI driven competitive intelligence. Okay, then we have a business intelligence tool like Microsoft Power BI, Tableau, and Google's Looker Studio. Okay, similarly we have a consumer behavior and survey research tool like Qualtrics, Statistics, Google Trends. Then we have also behavioral and social listening tools like Brandwidth, Hotjar, Perplexity AI. Okay, then we analyze and interpret the results and make decision based on the findings. Okay, so this is the how the process works. So some principal theories are evidence based decision making, reliability, and validity of the data. So here are some examples that have I have come up is like Netflix for content personalization analyzes billions of data points including viewing habits, search history, and binge patterns to decide which original shows to greenlight and how to personalize the recommendation for each of its million users. Similarly, we have also for Nike trend identification, Lego for brand turnout, and some operational efficient product development like the famous examples like for UPS for logistic optimization, Coca-Cola for testing, like Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, okay, launching, and Boeing predictive maintenance. Okay, so there are some other examples for emerging technologies in research. Is Walmart for blockchain transparency, Microsoft for A/B testing, and Procter and Gamble for real-time dashboards. Okay, some strategic growth and sustainability are Hilton for dynamic pricing, and Patagonia, and Dell for circular economy. Okay, so these are the some famous trending examples. So some applications is like how can we apply this in our real business practice is like before launching a product you need to survey the potential customers. Okay, we need to use KPIs to measure the performance, analyze competitors using the secondary data. Okay, the data that we have collected from the sources, okay, external sources, not the primary data that we create ourselves. Okay, then the common mistakes or misconceptions are relying on the secondary data, ignoring quantitative insights, relying only on the secondary data. Okay, you do not as I told you, you not only should rely on the secondary data, you have to also check for other datas. Okay, some qualitative, quantitative datas. Okay, some external datas. Okay, so you are also you need to also ignore qualitative insights. Okay, so also some mistakes like collecting too much data without clear objectives is also can lead to hallucination. Okay, uh, and some real world scenarios are hotels use the occupancy rate as a KPI to decide pricing strategies. Also, the KPI for different business differs. Okay, so it's not the same KPI for all the business. Okay, different business has different KPIs. Okay, and some similar concepts are market research and business analytics. Market research focus on the customer, and business analytics focus on the data pattern. So some advantage of business research is it reduces the risk, improves the decision making, and some limitation are it's time consuming. So you lose a lot of time, and it can be very expensive. Okay, so if you don't apply business research correctly, you have a wrong decision and miss opportunities. Some advanced understanding are exception or edge case, like startups may rely more on the intuition than formal research. Okay, in fast changing charging markets, old data may be irrelevant. Okay, so how does it evolves over time or in different contexts, from manual survey to AI driven analytics, big data. So yeah, now AI driven analytics is being used. Okay, it's very used in the recent context. Okay, so big data and predictive modeling are now very common. Okay, so current trends are using the machine learning for forecasting and social media sentimental analysis. Okay, so okay, my final comment will be, in the world where AI driven markets move instantly, business research is no longer a report you write once a year. It is now a constant loop. Companies that stop researching even for a month quickly lose touches with their customer and fall behind competitors who are using real time data to pivot. Okay, so in short, business research is a bridge between company's current reality and its future growth. Okay, so if you like my content, please do subscribe and send me some claps, comments, and yeah, keep on touch. Thank you guys.